Hello, hi guys, and welcome to my weekly Periscope or Scope with Seopa.com regarding how to lead with love and how to seize your passion. So let's get started. Oh, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. This is part of my weekly Periscope with Seopa, talking about Seize Your Passion. My name is Bobby Umar. I'm a four-time TEDx speaker and one of Inc. Magazine's top 100 leadership speakers. And today we're going to talk about how to connect with what you love and also how to lead with your heart. And that's a really, really great topic. And, let's start off with just saying hi. Hi, guys. Hi. Where are you guys from? I'm from Toronto, Canada. Love the hearts. Again, if you're loving what you're seeing, share this on Facebook, share this on Twitter. Let's get people part of the conversation. The Hammer, I was just there yesterday, you know. Did you know that? I was in Hamilton yesterday doing a keynote on actually personal branding. So every week, I know you know because you stalk me. Haha. Hey, Nikki, good to see you. Welcome, Seopa. So we're going to talk today. The thing on Hamilton was amazing. It went really, really well. A lot of questions. It was fantastic. So today we're going to talk about how to lead with your heart. And if you like what you see, again, please share the hearts and share this on Twitter, and let's get people a part of the conversation. Hey, Janice from Texas. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Oh, Zamlos is here. That's awesome. Fantastic. And again, you guys share where you're from. I'm from Toronto. And also, I want you to share your thoughts and your questions. Love the hearts. That's fantastic. Keep it up. That's great. Ooh, different color hearts. That's fantastic. So we're going to talk about the different ways to lead with your heart. Yeah, Toronto in the house. I like that. So what I've done is, how does one lead with their heart? I mean, heart leadership is something that's really important to me. It's something what I do with my work, with my life, even with my parenting. It enters all aspects of my purpose and my life journey. So let's talk about how do you connect with what. Thank you. Appreciate the hearts. It's so nice. The tap, double tap, triple tap. You're like, blah, blah, blah. That's fantastic. I love that. It's great. Thank you. So how do you lead with love by connecting with what you love? Well, the first thing I think, step number one, is to really understand how to align everything to yourself. So really take the time to understand what your heart wants, what your heart desires, how your heart functions, and connect with the things that you truly value and love most. Because what you value and what you love and what you're passionate about will really be way more fulfilling for whatever you do in your life. So the first thing is to find that alignment. Because once you find that alignment, then you can easily lead with far more love and more impact than you possibly could ever realize. That's the first thing. And again, share this on Twitter. Throw the hearts in. That's great. I love this. You can't see my face. It's the sun. It's very bright today. Is that okay? Yeah, you're right. Find the time to align to yourself. Takes time. I mean, it's really important, though. I mean, a lot of people don't take the time. Let me see if I can close the curtains. And it's so bright in here. Okay. What's about? It's so bright in here. Okay. Hopefully that's pretty good. Okay. Hopefully that's pretty good. Yeah, taking the time to really align with. Now I'm seeing this too. Like it's really bright in here. Maybe how about this? How about I move? I'm gonna move. All right, just so I can move for you guys and go somewhere darker. And there we go. Yeah, no, don't put a light behind me. Here we go. I'm gonna go into my living room, and hopefully this will work. Because I got lots to say, and I also want to hear from you guys. Okay, there we go. That's probably a little bit better. So the first thing again is to align to yourself. And do you take the time to truly align your passions, your love, what your heart is telling you, what your soul is telling you, versus what your mind is telling you? Because your mind's going to tell you other stuff about, I need to have a stable job, or I need to, what if I fail, or maybe I won't do very well. You need to really think about that. So that's the first thing. The second thing. Your mind is practical, but your mind is also fearful. Okay, so the mind may be practical, but your mind is also fearful, and it's also a neurotic. I mean, if you saw the movie Inside Out, your mind has anger, your mind has disgust, your mind has fear, as well as joy, and joy sometimes even sadness. So you have to make sure you manage that. The second thing to leading with your heart, I remember that read on Huffington Post. Don't be so hard on yourselves. Number two. How to lead with your heart, dealing with fear. Now, fear. Tell your fear to shut up. Fear is real. Fear is there. So, how do you deal with fear? How does your heart deal with fear? Well, the first thing, the best way to deal with fear with your heart is to actually embrace it. So, embrace it and acknowledge the fact that fear exists, and then love yourself with your heart by saying, it's okay to be fearful, because that just tells you, well, emotions are real, right? So if fear is there, it's real. But the question is, what is it rooted in, right? It may be rooted in, so for example, a fear of networking. I talked about this yesterday. The fear of networking results in the fact that, you don't know how to network, you don't know what to say, you're worried that people will think badly of you. So those emotions are real. It's totally fine. But how do you deal with fear? Well, first, embrace it. Embrace it with love is the first thing. Be grateful that, fear is that, people fear rejection. Totally, Lisa. I totally agree with that. So that fear is real. But you can deal with it with your heart, because your heart can embrace it. Your heart can forgive yourself for understanding the way social norms work and how your mind will hit you. I love the hearts. It's great, fantastic, guys. Love the hearts. So that's one thing with the fear, and your heart will actually better process the emotions, and process the emotion in a way that allows you to be way more able to handle that fear, or handle the fear that's coming down your path. So if you lead with your heart, you'll be able to overcome and minimize fear. Now, fear doesn't go to zero. Like, it doesn't. In fact, if fear goes to zero, that's actually a bad thing, right? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You fail, and you win some, you learn some. You fail, and you learn, and you keep going to the next thing. So the third thing to think about when you lead with your heart is dealing with obstacles. So obstacles coming your way, like maybe you have a challenge or a complexity, or this not working, or this thing didn't work, or a technology failure. But obstacles come all the way. Obstacles are opportunities. And your heart will then take that and say, you know what? Whatever that obstacle is, boom, my heart's greater than this. I'm going to climb that obstacle. I'm going to go around that obstacle. I'm going to go through that obstacle. Yeah, really, people think you're not afraid. Yeah, we're always afraid. And we usually create most of these obstacles ourselves, because, again, it goes back to the mind. So your heart will actually allow you to either process and go through those obstacles, or allow you to embrace the obstacles as opportunities for growth, in seizing your passion, whatever it is you're trying to do. So, again, you want to make sure you deal with those obstacles. And how you come on the other side with challenges. Challenge will always come your way. You need to be able to stay positive, keep your heart up, keep your passion going, and chug along through, because that hard work and persistency will give you incredible amounts of rewards. And by the way, the hearts are amazing. I love this. Thanks so much, guys. It really honors me. So the first 3 ways in leading with your heart. Number 1, align to yourself and who you are. Number 2, dealing with fear. Number 3, dealing with obstacles. Number 4, in terms of leading with your heart, is dealing with failure. Failure is a part of life. And I know it relates to fear and obstacles, but failure is a part of life. It's a part of growing. It's a part of innovation. It's how people succeed. If you want to be able to lead with your heart and find what you love, you will find failure. And that's why, Neo in the Matrix had to learn to fall. That's why when they teach you how to ski, they teach you how to fall down first before you can be a kick-ass skier. That's why if you want to be an amazing entrepreneur or be an amazing career person, failure is totally okay. And we need to embrace a culture of failure. I'm getting passionate now, right? We need to embrace a culture of failure in business and entrepreneurship, and even in life, even as a parent. I'm parenting my kids, and sometimes I screw up, and that's okay. Like, I'm trying to be better. I try to be a better person. Yeah, that's right. You go, Bob. You go. I'm getting fired up now, okay? Because failure is something that we don't embrace. And how does heart get into failure? Well, heart gets into failure by forgiving ourselves and by loving ourselves and knowing that it's okay and it's going to be okay. And you give yourself a big warm hug and a warm fuzzy. And your heart also can create connections with people, like your support network. So with my heart, I'm able to create connections with people like you here, or my family, my friends. We're going to say, Bobby, keep going. Like when I struggle with my weight or my fitness goals, people are out there helping me all along the way. So that failure that comes in the way, that heart will actually help you, because it's going to help you recharge your batteries, it's going to help you learn, it's going to help you grow, it's going to help you take that next step. So to me, that's how you leading with your heart will always be a great tool and a great mechanism to love yourself and love what you want to do, and then have that vision. So that's 4 now. So what about you guys? I mean, what do you do in terms of how do you connect with what you love and lead with your heart? What does leading with your heart mean to you? I'd love to hear, see you type some stuff below. For me, again, the first 4 things. Number 1, align to yourself. Number 2, dealing with fear. Number 3, dealing with obstacles. Number 4, dealing with failure. And the last thing I do when it comes to leading with my heart is You lead with your heart because you want to find your daily fuel, the daily motivation, the daily passion. Can I talk about emotional intelligence and how that ties into leading with your heart? Sure. You know, the whole idea of emotional intelligence is to understand where your emotional, accepting vulnerability. Brilliant, Nikki. I love that. So emotional intelligence is really the understanding of how your mind works and how your emotions are processing within your head and in your heart and your soul. And if you understand that and you have empathy for yourself and for others, if you are able to create a sense of vulnerability and authenticity and to create a sense of forgiveness and love, you'll actually be able to have way more better results. So that emotional intelligence can be a huge driver of leading with love and connecting with what you love. So if you understand your emotional intelligence and you work towards self-awareness, it's going to be a better driver. So number 5, find your daily fuel, find your daily motivation and passion. That's what the heart does. The heart will help you find that daily fuel. It'll help you see, yeah, here's my purpose, here's my why, here's my pain point, here's my bliss point, let me get going. It helps you find your motivation. Your heart helps you find your passion. And when you know your fuel, your motivation, your passion, you will know your purpose and you will move forward and drive forward to better results. And that's what leading with the heart's all about. It's that leading with heart is taking the heart and really using it to fuel your motivation, your passion, and your purpose. So the top 5 things, again, if you want to share with your friends or comment below. How do we connect with what you love and lead with your heart? Number 1, align with who you are in yourself. Number 2, dealing with fear. Number 3, then you start going deal with obstacles. Yeah, the heart does fuel your minds, for sure. Your heart fuels your mind, and your mind and heart are actually totally interconnected. Number 4, dealing with failure, and then number 5, finding your daily fuel and your motivation, your passion to keep going every day. So, if you like what you're hearing here and you want to join me every week, or you have your own stuff you want to share, go to siopa.com.stream, siopa.com plus. And check and maybe share your own thoughts, share your own ideas. We'd love to see your videos. We'd love to hear what you have to say. I'll be here every week sharing a topic related. Sorry, I will talk slower. Thank you so much for that, Lisa. Go to siopa.com/stream. I'll be here every week to share. I will share my thoughts. So it's siopa.com/stream or siopa.com/videos. You can go on there to actually check out where all the videos are, where all the different things that we have there. Thanks for that, Siopa. And you can actually share your own thoughts and your own blog posts and videos. We'd love to hear from you. What topics do you want to hear about? What can I share with you? What kind of expertise can I give you? How can I support you? My pleasure. Always happy to be here, guys. Love the hearts, love the connection. I'll be here every week at 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Thursday. So I'll see you guys next week. Have an amazing day, a passionate weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.